what's your message to Palestinians in Gaza? Stormzy, what's your message to Palestinian musicians that want to be just like you?
Hi, Stormzy.
Stormzy, what's your message to Palestinians that look up to you? Stormzy, what's your message to Palestinians? Do you care about the Palestinian people? Do you not have one message? Shame on you.
Early in the morning,
So a couple days ago, Stormzy was awarded a honorary doctorate from Cambridge University for his work in getting black students into higher education. And this guy at the award ceremony decides to use that opportunity to slam Stormzy, condemn him, challenge him, and shout certain political things towards him on that day of all days. Now, me personally, yeah, I've held Stormzy accountable, but I think this guy's a clown. I think this guy's goofy. I'm not talking about Stormzy, I'm talking about the guy who was yelling things. And I'm going to explain why shortly. Because you're going to get a lesson in nuance, yeah? You're going to get a lesson in objectivity, guys. Because people in this world, yeah, they're too black and white. If you've said this before, it means you must believe this 100%. If you've said this before, it means you can't understand that 100%. People love to be boxed off, guys. Nuance, the world is grey. I held Stormzy accountable for flip-flopping, for putting up a post in support of something and then removing it when there's money involved and there's corporate involved. I don't rate that. Yeah, I don't rate that side of things. But is he accountable for the entire war? Is he accountable for the entire conflict? What is a London-born Ghanaian rapper really gonna do about the entire conflict? Is he really gonna stop the war by answering this guy's question? Come on now. So what's going on, the people? It's your boy Cam Topical Juice. We're back with another video in HMP Glasgow. I should be coming home in the next couple of days. As you can see from the title and the little introduction, this protester decides to shout some stuff at Stormzy on that day of all days. And as I said, I don't really rate that. Everyone's entitled to freedom of speech and all that, but I don't really think that's necessary right now. You feel me? If you're gonna shout stuff at him, shout, why did you delete your post when you got your McDonald's sponsorship? How much did McDonald's pay you to, you know what I'm saying? Say something like that. The man ain't gonna be able to stop the war himself. But we're going to talk about that in a second anyway. So guys, I'd really appreciate if you watch this video all the way through, even if you put it on 2x speed, because YouTube are pagans. They removed my last video for breaching community guidelines, which was straight BS. So if you haven't seen the video that I dropped the other day about the kids hurling stuff at the neighbor, please go over to my Patreon. The link is in the description. It's free. Yeah, and the Patreon's not free, but that video itself is free. You feel me? So all you got to do is sign up to be a free member and you can watch that video for free. Anyway, yeah, like the video for me, all of that. We're trying to hit 100,000. I'd really appreciate it if you press that subscribe button. We're so close to 80,000, the next milestone. Press the bell to be notified, and of course, Patreon link in the description below. As I said, fam, if we're gonna hold people accountable, right, we need to be holding the politicians accountable. You do realize all the Western powers are bending to the will of Israel, for example. Yeah, they are bending to the will of them. I don't see my man going to 10 Downing Street and shouting there. I mean, he might have done, but I didn't see that clip. I didn't see that on the internet. I saw this guy decide to go up to Stormzy on a day of celebration and hurl stuff at him. Why are you not holding the Prime Minister accountable? Why are you not holding the billionaires that fund the politicians accountable? Because you lot need scapegoats. Yeah, as I said, I held Stormzy accountable. But I'm nuanced. I know the world isn't black and white like that. I just don't like the way he flip-flopped. The optics didn't look good. But I'm not going to hold him accountable for the entire war. Why am I screaming shame on you? What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Now, let me hit you with some statistics, guys. In the 2020-2021 academic year, Cambridge University admitted a record number of 137 black British undergraduate students, representing 4.6% of the total UK undergraduate intake, according to the University of Cambridge. This was a significant increase by the 91 black students admitted in the previous year. While the numbers have been increasing, it's important to note that black students still represent a relatively small percentage of the overall undergraduate population at Cambridge. Look at that percentage, 4.6%. Yeah, that is low. That means 95.4% are either white or other races. And that's not because black people ain't smart. Another fact for you, the 3 youngest certified geniuses were all black. So I don't want to see no ignorance in the comments talking about because black people ain't that smart. No. Everyone's smart. Black people are smart, white people are smart, Asian people are smart, Middle Eastern people are smart. Everyone's smart. Stop letting the media and politicians and all that divide us. Stormzy, if you didn't know, was doing a program where he was trying to get black students into higher education. Yeah, that's commendable. That's things that we can give credit for. So he actually positively impacted that percentage. His influence and voice and foundation allowed more black people to enter Cambridge University. And even when I was holding Stormzy accountable for his flip-flopping, yeah, I still gave him credit for what he was doing for the black community. Now, obviously, I love all humans, but I am born and raised in the black community. I've had a black experience in this world, from so much racism I've experienced, from so much microaggressions I've experienced, certain opportunities not being given to me because of my race. Yeah, this is a fact. So when I see people like Stormzy doing these things, I'm proud. Krept and Conan, or Krept specifically, with Nala's baby. And, with Nala and his ex, I think it's Sasha and his ex was called, I'm not really too sure. But they've now hit top 10, or is it top 100 businesses in the Times or something, because they're having exponential growth, and they're like one of the best baby products of in the UK. They're growing and they're making profit. Like, this is amazing to see. You feel me? So I don't really think this is necessary. Yeah. As I said, if you're going to go there and be a protest and exercise your right to freedom of speech, hold him accountable for what he actually did. If Stormzy goes, you know what, all the Palestinian people who want to be artists and the people that look up to me, big up with them, respect to them. I support Palestine. If he said that in that moment, if he said that in that exact moment, what do you think is going to happen? Bombs are still going to be going off. Wars are still going to be happening. You have to be able to look at all sides, guys. Yeah, we can hold people accountable for certain things, but the reality is, what's the purpose of this? What was he trying to achieve? For me, I don't respect it. I don't rate it. I don't really understand it. I think it's a bit of a clown move, to be honest. I think it's a bit of a clout move as well, because we know that the UK was onto Stormzy for a bit, so I feel like you're just trying to capitalize on that. What's that going to do for the war? What's that going to do at all? It doesn't make sense. It's always important to think objectively, think critically, and come with balance. Understand nuance. The world is not black and white. Everyone wants it to be black and white. Oh, you're a Republican, so you must hate liberals. You are a Christian, so you must hate Muslims. Doesn't make any sense. I take lessons and learnings from every single religion. I'm a God-fearing man. I believe in God. I pray nearly every day, multiple times if I can. But I don't actually belong to any religion. I love aspects of Christianity. I love aspects of Islam. I love aspects of Buddhism. I love aspects of the left side of politics. I love aspects from the right side of politics. I like aspects from the center of politics. I get my news from that place, and that place. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I am flawed, but that's the way you're meant to do it, guys. Be inspired and take inspiration from everywhere. They want us to be so boxed off. Oh, you're a straight man, so feminists must hate you. And you believe in this, so that, you know what I'm trying to say? That we're allowed to believe in all these different things. We're allowed to come together and learn from each other in different things. It's so important to have nuance in this life. It's so important to see things through a grey lens in this life. We ain't got to be so black and white. They want it like that. Yeah, they actually want it like that. And you know who I mean when I say they. The people at top, they want us divided. It's such simple wartime tactics. Divide and conquer. Why do you think the people in power continue to consolidate power every year, year after year, decade after decade, generation after generation? Yeah? They always consolidate power because us little sheeple getting convinced by all their bullshit. Well, I say us. Just everyone else, all the sheeple in this place oh yeah, you know what, yeah, this and that, and they want us fighting. The only people we should be fighting is the people at the top, fam. Yeah, what's Stormzy gonna do about the Gaza conflict? Why are you not talking to the politicians? Yeah. Anyway, man, let me not even go on a ranting. Yeah, let me know your thoughts, man. Hopefully this will be the last video in this jail cell. Yeah, man. As I said, if you didn't see my last video before it got taken down, head over to my Patreon, sign up as a free member. If you don't want to pay, sign up as a free member, and you'll get access to that video, and you feel me. So anyway, I'd really appreciate if you like the video, press that subscribe button, stay safe, stay blessed, stay vigilant. Peace.